What is up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Grants Rants. I believe this is episode 12. Episode 11 isn't available right now because of a copyright claim, which we can talk about briefly, but we'll talk about it later in the episode. I don't know. Do you want to talk about it in the beginning?
Yeah, so basically, Grant didn't know this, but I'm the one who first caught it, I believe. I saw he uploaded episode 11, but it was claimed for copyright infringement. And I texted him about it. I was like, hey, did you see your video got a copyright claim on it? He said, no, I'm way too tired and angry to look at that right now. So today we came on, researched a little bit about copyright and copyright infringement and how to fight against it and whatnot. And basically, what it boils down to is big companies can do pretty much anything they want, but we are straight screwed.
So basically, what I did is we went on Channel Awesome to find the video. So check out Nostalgia. Check out that channel.
It's basically, you'll know him for Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah.
That's how you can find him.
Yeah, so if you're having trouble with content claims or want to know more about that, check out that video. It's pretty informal. And also, if you want to find out how to actually file the claim, go to H3H3 Productions, and he has a video about those claims and how to go through it. So if your video is being claimed or copyrighted, you just go to the video and go to like copyright claims. It's on the top. It'll say CC, and you click that, and then it'll tell you that your video's been blocked for the claims. And then you'll just have to file a report, give a brief statement, check a few boxes, and then send it to YouTube's way. And then here's the BS reason. So basically, all right. So imagine if you're a huge YouTube channel, you got like 2 million subscribers or something, and you got out this big video, and it has millions of views, and you're getting a lot of money out of it. Well, the company or YouTube channel that you're talking about that you have in your video, they can take down your video because they're big too. And that'll stop the money coming in. So basically, all the money that you could still be making, you won't be making anymore. And they can wait. They have 30 days to make a claim, disputing it or saying that it was. And then YouTube has another 30 days to see if it was or not. Well, in those 30 days, they can wait till the very last day to make sure that you don't make a lot of money. And make sure you make the least amount of money possible. And they can be huge dicks about it. So the YouTube algorithm is kind of messed up in that way.
And imagine YouTube is their job. Imagine people who make their income off YouTube, but they can't do anything about it because the copyright system is so unfair towards them.
Yeah, I know a YouTuber by the name of Colossal is Crazy, and he makes a bunch of exposing videos and talks about how YouTubers are being unfair and unmoral and stuff like that. Well, he made a video about FuziTube, who is also a daily vlogger, and he did some pretty shady stuff. Well, Colossal has been working on this video for 3 months or so, and he finally got it out. It was almost an hour long, and it was very popular. It got millions of views the first day it came out, and it got taken down by FuziTube. And Fuzi waited till the very last day of the 30 days to bring it back up, and Colossal lost all that money, which it's not his main job, but he wants it to be his main job. So he lost a lot of money off of that video.
Another big industry of people who get affected by this is movie critics. But not only that, you got movie critics, content creators, and also game people Sony and Nintendo. Nintendo especially is very hard on videos that use their content.
Yeah, I remember I used to watch Kubaner 9456 who would make just basically Sonic and Nintendo gameplay videos. 2-3 years ago when he used to make a lot of videos, he was doing a Super Mario Galaxy 2 playthrough, and a couple of his videos got taken down by Nintendo because they weren't having permission. And then so he almost got his channel terminated for forever. But then Nintendo came up with this plan to basically you would have to give them 50% of your income from the video, and that was pretty messed up. But another thing with this content copyright system is that most of the time people like FuziTube these big companies aren't even flagging these videos. It's either trolls that are doing it that want your content taken down, so they'll flag it or blackmail you, or it'll just be bots that automatically do it. So if they hear for my example, the reason why my video was taken down is because I was using the Led Zeppelin Immigrant song for like the intro of the video and outro of the video. So it was like a minute like whole of like the song, and so it's owned by Warner Bros. And it's owned by like Gorilla like Atlantic or something like that, like Rhino.
It was Rhino Atlantic who it was a bot that took down your video. The video had 1 view, and yet the bot detected the song and got you a copyright claim.
Yeah, so no one can view the video now. So it can be like bots most of the time. I think that's what it was for like FusiTube.
It's either a company has a bot that does it, or they hire other companies to send bots out and monetize videos.
So yeah, I sent out a claim, and it'll probably be 30 days. But what I'll probably do is just re-upload the video and see if anything happens again. But we'll probably have to wait a month to see if anything happens again. But we're still gonna be making content for you guys. We're not gonna stop. But yeah, I mean, like I know like a lot of YouTubers like H3H3 who is now getting like sued. I think he's still getting sued. It's been like a year.
Yeah. If you remember way back in the day when YouTube was first starting, Smosh had a run-in with Pokemon. Like probably the most famous example of YouTube versus...
It's one of like the biggest videos on YouTube ever.
Yeah, like it was basically like way back in 2005 when YouTube was starting. Smosh like did like a lip sync of the Pokemon theme, and like they had to take it down. It was this huge deal at the time, but like it just like content and like copyright, like it expands over a wide variety. Like for me, like whenever I'm trying to watch like My Hero Academia on YouTube, like I will see like the video like shrunk down and like an edit notes like, oh, I had to edit the video to avoid copyright strike, and like that's like you'll see that too, like even with songs, like, oh, I had to like alter the audio of the song to prevent copyright.
But yeah, I just like it sucks overall, and like this is like the main problem with like the YouTube algorithm is that people are getting content copyright for either fair use or using a song. And like I'm not even like monetizing these videos. Like I can't even monetize these videos. So like me using the song, it's not like I'm making money off of like their hard work or anything. Like I'm just using it for like a intro song. Like I had no idea I would get like a copyright claim. I'm not trying to get money off of like Led Zeppelin's like career or anything, you know. I'm just like using it for a video.
Another thing, no offense, but your video is pretty small, right? Like
yeah, it's only like 30 minutes.
Like one whole view. Like how big of a threat do they think you are to them? It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm not like PewDiePie big or anything, so.
Not even like Boogie2988 big. Like Boogie29, he has to fight Nintendo over and over, and he loves their products.
Yeah, he talks about them a lot too. So yeah, but other than that, I just wanna. It's just like a dumb issue, so we want to talk about that for a little bit. So yeah, the format of the show, we're just gonna be talking about some things that we want to talk about. So E3 happened last week, and a lot of big games were revealed. A lot of games that we knew were gonna be there were showed up, and for PlayStation, it was just regurgitating what was last year and a little bit of new things.
I don't think of it as regurgitating. I think not Nintendo. I think PlayStation was just kind of be like, oh, hey, remember those things we showed you? Well, here's the updates and here's what else. Which I'm very excited for most of the games on the list that we have.
For those who don't know what E3 is, it is a like convention or conference where a lot of the big game publishers and developers go to show off their new games and everything. It's more of like a business.
Even indie developers are at E3 too. They just don't get reported on because they're so small.
Yeah. So we have the games broken down by sections. We have PlayStation, Nintendo. Then we have like some other games we want to talk about. The PlayStation and Nintendo are like the ones we mostly care about.
Yeah. I mean, Grant has an Xbox, but I don't. I only have a PlayStation, so that's really the only thing I care about mostly, and my 3DS.
So... first off, Holden doesn't have really much to talk about this, but PlayStation started off its conference with God of War, but we're going to talk about Days Gone first.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say about Days Gone.
So Days Gone is a game developed by Sony Bend Studios. They made Uncharted The Golden Abyss for PS Vita when it launched. They've been working on this game for like 6+ years, and it's basically a open world survival horror game with like zombies, but like I think like they're called like freakers.
Way to be original, guys.
Yeah, so Basically the story of you're like in a motorcycle group. The story hasn't really been talked about that much, but it has like changing environments, and I've seen like two gameplay videos where one of the videos was in the fall, the other one was in the winter. So it can really change the dynamic of the game, and it can also change how you're going to go through that mission. So the mission they showed was it had you going through a valley trying to find your friend, and when you're driving through the road, you got thrown off your motorcycle and you had to fight these two guys, and then you like planted a bomb and then set off, like you set a trap and you set off, and then the guys were looking, so you kept on going, and then like you saw a bunch of horde of freakers coming, so you opened the gate and the horde of like the zombies came.
You freaking fricks! When will you learn?
Yeah, the Sonic video. And so you just keep on going through that, and then you eventually find your friend, and then apparently there's like a zombie bear, or like an infested bear, and so that's where the video ends. Well, in the other video, it's the same gameplay, but it's wintertime, so like the visibility is going to be declined.
You wanted to keep this under 40 minutes, right?
It'll be fine. And so,
have to like shotgun our way through some of these.
yeah. And so some things changed with that. Anyway, it looks like a fun game.
Something we're both excited about. Crash Bandicoot is coming after I don't know how many years, but Grant's super excited for it. I may or may not pick it up, but from what I've seen, I'm super excited.
Yeah, it's like all the 3 games remastered from the ground up, brand new graphics.
Crash looks great. Crash looks really, really good in this game.
Yeah, it looks like a really fun game. I'm excited to play that. Pick that up. It's coming out next Friday, so that's gonna be exciting.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Next game on the list is God of War. This is what PlayStation started their conference off with. Really excited with God of War. It looks like they're giving Kratos more of a personality, and he has a son this time. So he has to find the balance between teaching his son how to survive and also become a father, and also balance that rage and anger that he has, and not make sure that his son doesn't become like who he is as a person.
I'm really curious about what they're going with the story. Because if you remember, if you played God of War 3, where, everything ended, he killed all the gods, and basically the end of the world. Yeah, like, that's how it ended. Just straight off, oh, the world's ending. Flash forward to this game where he's a father and a son, so I really want to know what happened in between.
And, like, he died in the third one, I thought. Like, didn't he kill himself? Or, like the sword?
I think? I don't remember. It's been so long.
But, yeah. Then we have Horizon Zero Dawn DLC. Holden and I loved. It's probably it's definitely like my favorite game of this year so far. It's from Guerrilla Games, to the open world, third person bow and arrow. You got Aloy. It's such a great game, and I'm so glad they're doing story DLC for this game, and it's gonna lead off of a few stray ends from the end of the first game.
I am always down for more Horizon. If you haven't heard our review, please do. But also, there's so much more we didn't even get to say. I just love this game. This game is probably one of my top 5s of all time.
I'm hoping this game will have a platinum trophy too, so I can platinum it. I can platinum it a second time. Oh yeah. Detroit Become Human is a game from Supermassive, I believe. No.
What's it about? 'Cause I don't even know.
Okay. Well,
Super simple though.
it's not Supermassive. I forget the developers. But no, it's from Chronic Dream or something like that.
It has
Chronic Dream.
It has a cult following because me and Grant know nothing about it, but when they announced it, the crowd went crazy.
Yeah, so it's from the people that made Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls. It's basically like a Telltale game, but done way, way, way better. So, Detroit Become Human is just basically about a bunch of. It's in Detroit, obviously, and it's about these androids who are trying to find their way and trying to have their own say and not being controlled by humans.
All right, good enough. Knack 2.
This game I've been hearing about, Knack 2. I played the first Knack, I beat it. Thought it was okay for a good launch title.
Knack sucked.
Knack 2 actually looks good, though.
Yeah, the only improvement I see in Knack 2 is the 2-player option, Because, like, when you play Knack 1, you got Knack, and you're so cool. But then you swap to 2-player, and 2-player is so, like, underwhelming. So I'm really glad they improved the... Because in Knack 2, if you play 2-player, you just get, like, a blue version of Knack, which I think is what they should have done in the first place.
They've also had more platforming in this one, I think. So it's basically like a Crash Bandicoot, but, like, it's Knack, is what I think.
Whatever. Let's move on. Spider-Man, super excited. I want to play the crap out of this game.
This game looks amazing. It's from Insomniac Games, the people that made Ratchet and Clank and Sunset Overdrive. A lot of quick time events, which I'm fine with, but it looks fun too.
Finally, a good Spider-Man game.
Yeah. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. I haven't really looked that much into it because I want to stay excited for it, not knowing that much about it.
I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
Shadow of the Colossus, a really good game. If you haven't played, like, I even tweeted once, if you haven't played Shadow of the Colossus, you need to. It already got remade once, but a second remake definitely will not hurt, especially with how great it is on next-gen consoles.
I never played it, so this will be fun. But yeah. All right, so now we're going to move on to Nintendo. And to start it off, we got Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. So if you ever played XCOM or like any tactical RPG, this is basically what it is. It's very simplified. I never thought in my whole entire life we would have a Mario and a Rabbids crossover. It's very strange, but I saw the gameplay. It actually looks pretty good, so I'm definitely going to pick it up when it comes out.
I still can't get over the creator, like, bawling his eyes out when Miyamoto was talking about the game. Like, basically the creator, or one of the creative directors of Mario and Rabbids, like, he's a super big Miyamoto fan. So he was like, oh, I gotta represent the company, but I also want your autograph. And it's super, like, I almost cried when he cried. Shall we move on to?
Wait, are you excited for the game, or you find it interesting at all?
I might pick it up. It looks fun enough.
Okay. We got
both Metroids. Metroid Returns.
Yeah, Metroid Prime 4 and Metroid Samus Returns. Metroid Prime 4, we didn't get any footage of. Just heard that it was being released. It was being in development for the Switch.
Yeah, not much there, but Samus Returns looks great.
Yeah, it's for the 3DS. Great game. I'm hoping I can play it on my 3DS SL because I don't really want to pick up like a $200 like new like 2DS so I can play it on. So yeah, I'm just like hoping it'll actually run on my console. I'm like on the DS fine, and so I can go ahead and play because I'll definitely pick it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this one for sure.
All right, so we got Super Mario Odyssey, the way that Nintendo ended their showcase.
Let's do the artist copyright.
But yeah, that game looks so good. I'm really excited for it. It's coming out the end of October, same day as Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus actually. So that'll be interesting for sales. Again, I'm gonna pick this up. It looks amazing. It's like the perfect blend of Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario 64. And people have been wanting a new Super Mario 64 style game for the Mario franchise. So it looks really great. It looks awesome. Can't wait to play it.
They stole the spin move from Sonic.
Yeah, like Mario can now roll down, which I think is fun. New Yoshi game looks fun. Holden's not really excited for it, but yeah.
I don't care about Yoshi games at all.
Yeah, it's also just called Yoshi. Kirby, a new Kirby game's coming out, so Holden.
We are playing Kirby. I love. All right, me and Grant, we have this tradition basically where every time there's like a Kirby game that comes out on like Wii console, whatever, we played through Epic Yarn. We played through like Kirby like Returns to Dreamland. I don't think we played Triple Deluxe, but that game wasn't 2-player. So whenever there's a 2-player Kirby game, it's usually me and Grant will play it. And this one looks so good, really nice graphics, and it's just like good old Kirby, but now you can combine abilities, and there's so many abilities, and I really want to play it. It looks so addicting.
I think this one will come out summer of 2018. It says 2018.
Oh.
So yeah. Let's see. We got the Rocket League port, which looks cool. I heard they're adding a lot of new features to it, so it'll be fun.
I just think it's like we've already seen this game for like 2 years. It's not that exciting to me.
And then we got a new Pokemon RPG coming. And this also is when they announced they talked about like the Pokemon like the fighting game.
Yeah,
like the Pokemon
Pokken tournament.
Yeah,
which looks really good.
Mm-hmm. That's coming out in August or September, I think, for like the Switch.
But again, it's just like Mario Kart 8. Like we've already seen this game. It's just getting a deluxe version.
But then again, a lot of people didn't buy the Wii U, so I think like they're doing this for like the fans who like weren't able to play it.
And then, in the good old fashion of Pokemon Black and White 2, once again we have a Pokemon game that gets a sequel, and I'm super not excited for it. I would stay up at night hoping for a Pokemon 4th Gen remake, and yet we didn't get it. Basically, Nintendo pulled a SpongeBob with speed power, and he's SpongeBob holding Black and White 2 in his hands. You want to see me remake a game? No. You want to see me do it again, but now he's holding Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But let's move on to a game we're both excited for, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh my god. Okay. So, both Holden and I, we picked up the 1.5 plus the 2.5 HD remake, and
I got 2.8.
yeah. Um, I've loved Kingdom Hearts since I was a little kid, and he's loved it too. And so, I'm really excited for it. I don't even think this game's coming out till like 2019 or 2020.
Me neither, and I hope they take as long as they damn well please, because if they make this game good, it'll be good.
But yeah, we just saw a little trailer. It wasn't even at E3. I think it was like before E3. But it just looks good. The Unreal Engine works beautifully on Kingdom Hearts, and so the combat looks fluid and everything. It has like that perfect mixture, I think, of like Birth by Sleep and like traditional Kingdom Hearts gameplay. So it looks pretty good.
Sora's new digs, I love it so much.
Yeah,
Alright.
baggy pants.
Another game I'm equally excited about.
I'm not excited about this at all. But.
Yeah, Grant's grown tired of Assassin's Creed, but I can never get enough. So Assassin's Creed Origin looks so good. It's ancient Egypt, which so many people look forward to, and it's got the combat style of For Honor. If you ever played that, don't. It's not that great, but the combat is really good, and it also has RPG elements, which I'm all about.
And now we got Monster Hunter World.
Monster Hunter World. All right, these last three, Monster Hunter World. This is like my favorite game from E3. But Monster Hunter World. Basically, I'm a huge Monster Hunter fan. I played Generations. I played 3 Ultimate. I played 4 Ultimate. I'm kind of sad we're not getting Double Cross, but and to make up for it, it was like, oh, here's World. Okay, now I no longer care about Double Cross, so everything's cool. Monster Hunter returns to PlayStation. Looks so slick. It's so nice and pristine. If you haven't played Monster Hunter, it's a game about hunting monsters. How cool is that and self-explanatory? But now, moving on, Anthem versus Destiny. I played Destiny. Grant did for 2 days. It was a hit and miss for me. I played Destiny. I didn't really like it, but Anthem kind of looks like it'll contest Destiny. It's got similar gameplay.
I'm really excited for Anthem. I can see myself playing that, especially because like we have a group of friends that we play Overwatch with, and they play GTA. But so I can see us getting down with Anthem.
Probably. I'll look at it if I like it enough. Because if it's similar to Destiny but better, I'll definitely play it.
I think it's coming out early next year, so it would be cool. Then these are 2 games that Holden's not really excited about, so I can talk about. The Evil Within 2 and Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. Evil Within I loved a lot. I'm a big horror niche gamer. I love the horror games, like Outlast, Resident Evil 7, stuff like that.
The only time I ever watched Grant play a horror game was Outlast, and the first thing that happened was he got in a bathroom and he got up in the air duct, and then the guy like slammed through the door, and I got like a Charlie horse.
Yeah, I remember that. So Evil Within 2, it's more Evil Within. I'm really excited for it. It's been a while since we got a game. Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. Again, it's more Wolfenstein, but like better. If you love first person shooters, definitely play that game. Then Far Cry 5. This game's gotten a lot of controversy, but it's like that's like every Far Cry game.
Yeah, I'm told I'll like it, but I don't. I'm pretty indifferent towards it.
This game is set. Far Cry games are not usually set in America, but this one is set in Hope County, Montana.
This one's anti-religion, which I'm all about.
Yeah, it's just about basically a cult and a religious cult trying to take over Montana. And it looks really cool. It's like Far Cry. If you love Far Cry,
Montana.
We're going to save this county from all the Disney Channel fans after Hannah Montana ended. We want the old Disney Channel back. So, yeah. Basically that.
And then something more boring, Need for Speed. It's another racing game. And the only real innovation you could make with a racing game would be the weather effects, which they did. I'm not about racing games.
Or story mode.
Yeah. So I'm not really about racing games. Like, you can only do it so many times before you get bored of it.
Star Wars Battlefront 2, Battlefront. They made the season pass basically in it like non-existent. So all the DLC you'll get for the game is free. So you get all new maps, all new characters, and stuff like that.
That's really good. That is the only game I've heard of to not have a season pack and just give you all the DLC.
Overwatch.
Shit.
So yeah, and so they have like classes now and a brand new story mode. So a lot more bang for your buck for this game. So I'll probably pick that up. Then A Way Out is a game that was at EA's conference. It's like a couch co-op game where you play as two characters and you're trying to break out from prison. It's coming out next year. It looks pretty good. It's from the same people that made Brothers in Arms or something like that.
South Park.
South Park, The Fractured But Whole. If you say that slower, it sounds like you're saying butt hole. Yeah, all right. I already say it fast. It sounds like butthole. But yeah, I love South Park, the Stick of Truth. This game's coming out in October. Really excited. Definitely gonna pick this up day one. I love the humor of South Park, so it'll definitely be fun. I've been trying to.
South Park humor is always good. I didn't play Stick of Truth, but I really wish I did.
Yeah. I've been not really looking at footage of this game because I want to stay surprised and have all like the humor like when I play the game. So yeah.
It's about superheroes.
The Metro Exodus. If you played Metro Last Slide, and it's like kind of in the same vein of Wolfenstein. It's like a first-person shooter, story-driven game. Looks really cool. Sonic Forces.
OC character, do not steal.
So you can make it. Yeah, Sonic Forces. We'll probably talk about in a lot of Sonic Mania too. Sonic Forces is the game made by Sonic Team. And the last game they made was Sonic Lost World, which was for the Wii U. And they didn't make Sonic Boom, thank God. Rest in peace.
I hate Sonic Boom so much.
Me too. I beat it though. I had to beat it just to beat it.
You had to know.
Yeah.
Like, you just had to know.
Sonic Forces. Right when that trailer got released at the Sonic 25th anniversary, I was hyped from the very beginning. I knew this game looked special. It's basically Sonic Generations 2 plus OC character. So,
which I really like. I like that dynamic. They're like tending to the fan base. Like, oh, here we have a meme of people making OC Sonic characters. How about we just put that in a game? Freaking genius. I love it.
Yeah. So basically, you have this modern Sonic gameplay that we left from like Colors, Unleashed, and Generations back, and it looks amazing. Then you got the classic Sonic gameplay from Sonic Generations that people love from like back in the old franchise. So you got like a little modern and classic, which is a nice way for all the fans to be brought up in one game. And then they kept on like teasing, like, okay, we're gonna have like a third playable mode, like a third playable character to play as.
Is it Bubsy the Bobcat? Who knows?
Froggy.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. What was his name? Something the cat.
Big the cat.
Yeah, Big the cat. Hello, Froggy.
Froggy, we're fishing. Oh.
That was the reason why I didn't beat Sonic Adventures, because I couldn't like get through that, because like the controls were so bad and like you didn't really understand what like you were doing.
Just watch the Game Grumps play it.
Yeah. So basically the third playable character is like we said before is
it's your own OC, and you can customize like the race and what they wear and their color. I kind of wish there were more options. Like, oh, I really don't want the mouth of the wolf to look like this. I wish he had different ears, but I'm willing to put up with it.
And the gameplay of it kind of looks like Sonic Boom-ish, but like better and more fast-paced and less glitchy.
I think it looks like Unleashed, the
Yeah.
boost gameplay. It's basically, yeah, like you said, it's Sonic Generations 2, but with OC characters. By the way, I don't really know about the custom character gameplay. Pretty much you just hold down the weapon button and things die and you move forward. It's not that great, but I might get proved wrong.
I'll go through it just so I can play that classic and like modern gameplay, you know. And like I think like the story is gonna be really cool. I think like they're taking more of like a serious approach to it this time, kind of like Unleash.
This is like, oh, Eggman's winning. We have to stop him. My only other discrepancy with this game is like the boost and like the jump. You like the weird aura around Sonic? I don't like it. Wisps. I freaking hate wisps, and I wish they weren't there.
Another thing I don't really care for is when like modern Sonic was running and everything. You had like people constantly talking to him, and like you kind of like enjoy like the music of like the stage. Like Sonic music's always amazing, like the stages. So I hope like the only like really talk like in the beginning and end, because I really like just like want to play a stage just to play a stage, or maybe you can have like an option like turn it off if you're just playing a stage like without the story, because um. I love like stage music from Sonic, so hopefully I can just like listen to that and like play the stage and not have to worry about like, wait, Sonic, have you gotten this yet? Oh no, like me, it's coming, Sonic.
It's no use.
So yeah. Also, enemies from the game, we have Shadow, Big the Cat. No, I'm kidding.
It's
Chaos and
Shadow, Chaos, and Metal Sonic, three great. And then there's that stupid guy from Lost Worlds.
I don't even remember his name.
Exactly. I hate that. Oh, why'd they do that, man?
So yeah, they're all working with Eggman. We don't know why he's taking over the world, probably by like Eggland or something, but like he's destroying a bunch of stuff. And
Let's go Sonic Mania.
yeah, all right, Sonic Mania.
2D. It's basically another 2D Sonic game, which a lot of people really want, and it looks fantastic.
Made by Christian Whitehead, who made like the remasters for like all the other classic Sonic games. Again, it looks amazing. It has like that kind of like fresh, new, modern way, not like modern Sonic, but like modern stage design. With like they've added a few things like the chemical plant, like the bouncy mechanic, and also like a couple of new stages, like the cinemas, like the basically like the Hollywood stage. Looks really cool. Definitely be getting that on the Switch. Holding
I bought the collector's edition so I can get that sweet statue.
that game is coming out in August, I believe. So I'll definitely pick that up on the.
That's right before I start school.
Yeah. So it's a great game. I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to give like the true classic OG Sonic fans what they deserve, like Holden and I. So we'll definitely be playing that. Then Mario and Luigi Superstar Sega Saga Remastered.
I'm tired. I can't keep up that voice for long.
So if you like the Mario and Luigi RPGs, definitely pick that up. So yeah, I would definitely pick that up.
Oh, one more thing that it wasn't at E3, but did you know there's going to be another Five Nights at Freddy's game?
No.
There's going to be another Five Nights at Freddy's game. And also coming to Nintendo Switch, Five Nights at Freddy's 1. That one I'm just kidding about, but there is a new Five Nights at Freddy's game.
Is it coming out to Switch?
I don't know, man.
It's only been PC and I think like mobile for the games.
Yeah, hold your 2-year-olds down to their chairs. This one's going to be another one.
All right. Well, thank you guys for. Let's see how long this video has been.
I'm
34 minutes.
I'm glad we started out depressing and lifted our spirits.
Yeah. E3 was amazing this year. A lot of great games. I think Nintendo won, honestly. Who do you think you won?
I think Nintendo, because they had the most like new stuff. Pretty much what Xbox and PlayStation did was like, okay, last year was super great, but like, okay, here's our progress. But Nintendo had like pure like, all right, here's our new stuff.
They kept on like showing games for like the Nintendo Switch, keeping it like vitalized and show that like it isn't a dying console from launch. So that's great.
Except it's 3 games.
Yeah, all right. So again, thank you guys for listening to the episode. If you guys want to stay up to date with the show, you can go over to our Twitter at _grantsrants. The rants is all capitalized. And our YouTube channel, you guys are already on. Hopefully this video doesn't get banned again.
Strike.
So yeah, just
Rooster Teeth, please be cool with me using Bad Luck Charm. It's my favorite from the new Ruby album.
yeah. All right. So you guys just keep on listening, and thank you guys for listening again. And always keep on ranting.
And hey, if you want to know more about YouTube copyright, I will send the links to Grant so he can put those in the description. But
I got some other things to say. Also, shout out. All right, so if you want to follow Holden, go to @Venusaur9000. I gotta plug him.
guilty. Rip headphone users.